Have you ever looked across the room and noticed that we all come in different shapes and sizes? In fact, we're so different that science has a name for it. Ectomorph, Mesomorph, Endomorph. These are scientific names for the categories we all belong to. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what your background is. You have a shape, you have a structure, and science has actually categorized it. I've always believed that this is the right way to address health, fitness, or wellness. It's like having a vehicle or having a car that's a Honda Accord and taking it to a mechanic that fixes only Mercedes. Maybe they might be able to fix it, but they don't specialize in it. So knowing your body type is actually the key, in my opinion. It's the key to making sure that you don't hurt yourself. It's the key to making sure that your health and wellness goals have a schematic. It's like a schematic, a plan, like it's a way to make sure, like a blueprint, so that you can actually get results and not be spinning your wheels and not get to where you want to go. You see that a lot of people in the gym are always doing the same things. One size fits all routines. You watch somebody do an exercise and they do it. They don't even know why they do it. They don't even know they did it correctly. They don't even know it applies to their body type. For example, women do certain exercises that men do. And this has got nothing to do with gender, or who's stronger or who isn't stronger. If there was a woman that was slightly shorter, maybe set, holds weight in the stomach or lower half, and then you keep doing exercises like presses and deadlifts and squats. Exercises that are actually fundamentally designed to make you bigger. And you're already predisposed to having weight there naturally, because that's what nature is giving you. Would you get smaller or would you get bigger? So it's a common sense thing to see that you should address it instead of doing more of the same that you already have. Why don't you do the opposite of that? The opposite of that would probably be to do things that lengthen, strengthen, elongates, while still making you toned and lean your muscles. Because when you do compression-based exercises, it's like having a balloon and compressing the balloon from the top. The sides will go out. It will keep going out for the amount of pressure that you put on the balloon. We're all different. We all have different interpretations of information. We all translate information differently. We all have different backgrounds. We have different strengths. We have different weaknesses that can lead to opportunities to improve. So the idea of YouFit is to look at that, the difference that your body exhibits or that you have naturally, and use the exercises designed by YouFit to achieve your goal, not be generic, or not be a generic version of somebody else. Proportionality is a big thing. Flexibility is a big thing. Endurance is a big thing. Aesthetics and looking good while you do it, because that's the reward of the exterior. Yeah, it's not all end all and be all, but it is a reward for doing the right things to your body, so that when you wear your clothes, it fits and you look great on the beach, or you feel comfortable in your skin. Most people go exercise in the gym or fitness facility or do all these exercise regimens that aren't meant for them. Some damage themselves. Some end up even bigger than when they started, because there's always inflammation at play with the body, right? So when you do compression-based exercises, you keep getting more of the same, because the body doesn't understand that you're trying to help it, and it's probably angry and uncomfortable. So it's like a pet or a dog that doesn't know you. It makes itself bigger. Any animal that doesn't know you makes itself bigger to scare you, one, and then lash out. We often think we have control over our body. Yes, for the most part we do, until we do lose control. The body understands sometimes that we don't respect it or treat it well. So when you've done more of the same thing for a long time, it stops trusting. And then it takes over and starts doing its own thing. And basically the path of least resistance often is to kind of make itself bigger and wider so that it can prepare for you, stressing it more or damaging it more. It's the same analogy. Think of an animal that doesn't trust you or know you. That's the same thing as the body. So think of your body as a third person. If there were somebody you like, value, respect, admire, whatever, how would you treat that person? Would you treat them with respect? Would you want to know what they're allergic to? If they say they came to stay with you, how would you feed them? Where would they sleep? How would they sleep? Would you give them a single bed if they were like a 6'3" or 6'4" person? Or you give them a child's bed to sleep in? You know, it might not be comfortable. Would you feed them things, just random things? Because what if they're allergic? You would ask them if they're allergic. Great. Would you get enough information so that before they got there, or while they're staying with you, they have a really great time staying with you and there are no issues? So that's the same as your body. It's the same thing. That's all YouFit is about. That's what you need to do with your body to get results. Get the information, understand your body type, know how to nurture your body, know how to feed the body, and eat. What you eat and how you eat is actually more important than what you eat, according to YouFit. That's a totally different subject. But also remember that once you consistently do that and you have a blueprint, like when you understand, it's actually half of the equation because you have the blueprint and you're not struggling, you're not shooting in the dark and guessing all the time. And it's actually less time you spend in the gym or fitness facility or at home, always figuring out what you're going to do, because it becomes something quick, something easy, 30, 45 minutes, and you won't believe the kind of results you can get in a short period of time. I'm talking 21 days, you'll notice you feel better. And after 21 days, another 35 to 40 days, you start to look really great. Like, and you understand that your body's starting to feel a certain way. And often when you start to feel good, guaranteed you're already looking. Absolute guarantee. I can guarantee that because I've done this for a very long time. Worked with a lot of clients, and I know that that's usually the experience. So stop shooting in the dark. Learn about your body, understand your body type, understand what it needs, and start treating it with a bit of respect. Start treating it like with, don't wait till it starts to break down before you start to treat it well. Most often people will wait till their body starts to break down and starts to rebel. Illness kicks in before they start to actually do the right thing and start to ask questions or figure out how to exercise. They think they're exercising the right way. Yeah, maybe they don't know what to do. But this is why I'm saying the first thing you need to do is learn about the type of body that you have. If you know the type of car that you have and the characteristics or the horsepower or whatever on your car or your phone or your shoes, and you don't know about your body, you're failing. I don't care what you say. Start from that. Just start there and then see how amazing the results. You'll be surprised at how quickly it comes. So yeah, respect your body. Do the right thing for your body.